Stuff. Da, 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 da. What's up, Kira? Hello. Does it sound any better now? It's fixed. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Hey. What picture's from 2008? Which one? That was a long time ago. Holy hell. Okay, I'm glad it's better now. That's good. Sick. What's up, Bree? Thank you guys for the likes and for the everything. Thank you, Elliot, for the bars. You screamed when you saw it was live. Well, thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Ali, for the props. Thanks, Josh. I always seem to go live when you have homework. Do I? It's weird how the universe works, eh? Hey, Lacey. Thank you, Bailey, for the 50 likes. Life's good, you know. It's busy, I guess. I mean, I'm just always working on a lot of shit at once, but it's cool. Last couple days I went to visit some old friends I haven't seen in a while, and I've been attempting to shoot a second music video, but it's been raining like so much we were gonna shoot, so I haven't been able to do that. But I have one done, and I'm really pumped about it. It's for a song called Anxiety, and I love how it turned out. It looks so cool. So I'm just finishing up the edit on that. I'm gonna be releasing some shit soon. I gotta shoot this other music video because I'm gonna release that first. So, and then just working on filming Gentlemen Stoners, and I'm trying to finish up this movie screenplay, like final. I'm gonna try to finish it up tonight because I've been working on it today. And I don't know, I'm trying to do shit. And then what's up, Brian? I don't know, yeah, just doing shit, you know. Trying to enjoy life. Did I go to post-secondary? No, I didn't. I didn't even finish high school. I did not finish high school. I just dropped out and started doing music shit. Do I have any more physical copies of Limitless? No, I do not. I don't have any like physical copies of my own music except for Between the Roses, which is kind of sad. But I'm gonna make some probably like 100 physical copies of the new Nosebleed album just to have. I'm probably just gonna do like the acoustic version and the full version just on the same CD if I can. But I don't know. I don't have anything, so I don't have anything else. Thank you, Brian, for the 50 likes. Thank you guys all for the likes. Yeah. So thanks, Scott. Thank you guys. You know what? At least I get it. I get that. I mean, obviously, I don't know your whole situation. Like, as you know, I haven't gone through the exact situation. But sometimes, like in life, when people, I was thinking about this today because yesterday, I was like driving through my old like hometown, and I went to like my old house, and I was just kind of thinking. I went to this park that I used to go to when I was a kid when I was like really depressed, and like my parents would like fight and shit, and I just like I almost like started crying because I was like remembering how much shit that like I had to just kind of power through. And I know it sucks like when you're like dealing with your parents or like your family, and you can't do anything about how they're acting or like what they're doing. And I know that's not easy, especially when you can't just get up and leave and go live somewhere else. So, but the only thing you can do honestly is like do your best to look at them as humans and realize like they don't want to be there. Nobody wants to be unhappy. Nobody wants to be miserable. And for whatever reason, they're in that spot, you know, and you gotta try to find your strength and just like, you know, realize it's out of your control. You know, it's you just have to do your best to stay in a vibration of just like love and like try to be there, even if it hurts, and just keep your own internal space clear as much as you can. So like for me, that was music, you know, it's like, that's why I started writing music, because I like hated my life. And I was like, I felt like I didn't have anybody. I started writing music and listening to music, and I mean, it turned out to be a blessing going through that, because like I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now, and I wouldn't have learned all the things I learned. So, you know, I understand why that's hard though, but you know, you got to power through it. There's nothing else you can do in life. Well, you know, like I said, you can't. Sometimes in life, you just can't control what people do, and it's yeah. And I think Jackie, I agree with you. It's hard, but you have to take responsibility for how you feel, because ultimately, no matter what's happening around you, always you always have the decision of how you let it affect you and like how you process it and interpret it. And even if you don't fully understand that at the moment, you can come to understand that, and it's not a bad thing. It's like it's good to take responsibility for that to a degree, because you realize like, all right, like my internal space is my own space and only I have access to it. And you can build whatever walls you want, and you can keep that. You have to keep that garden green inside, you know, as much as you can. And that's a journey, so don't expect to be able to do it overnight, you know. But yeah, I'm sorry you guys are going through that, but it's part of life, man. And it's like you gotta appreciate the bad shit too as much as you can, because it's like you need it. Hey, what's up, Stoney? How are you? How's your Vancouver trip? And yeah, honestly, don't feel bad at venting to me on my app either. Like, that's why I built it. I have an app and a voicemail thing so you guys can do that. And just, I don't know, just need to talk about shit sometimes. So, thank you, Destiny. Way. Yeah, life sucks sometimes, but it's like, at least you're here. Like, that's pretty cool. I just think, like, it's hard sometimes to remember how fucking good we have it, man. It's like, actually think if you existed, like a couple centuries ago, you would hate your life, and your life would probably suck. You actually have it really good, and we take it for granted, and we find reasons to like bitch about it, you know. It's like, but you have to just think about how awesome it actually is to be alive in this time. It's like, yeah, it's challenging, but it's like life would be so boring if it was just always easy and like always just the same. It's like, what would be the point? I feel like the dark part of it kind of gives you meaning in a way. That's what I think, you know. And it's like you have to develop that perspective for yourself, but I don't know. Yeah. I mean, obviously some places, yeah, in the world still suck, and like it's unfortunate that people have to deal with that. But I'm just saying, like, if you're like, you know, we have it pretty damn good. It's like we gotta even be thankful that we don't live in certain places in the world, man. It's like it could have been a lot worse. So yeah. I don't know. That's a journey, man. It's like that you kind of learn as you go, you know. So, can you send me some dank memes, Bailey? Sure, yeah. Send me some danks. Did I hear about Johnny going on tour and getting hate? No, I mean I saw that he was going on tour. I didn't hear like anything about that. I don't follow social media bullshit though. I don't care about that, you know. I just don't. And a lot of times it's been like about like my friends too. So I don't fucking care, you know. It sucks, but it sucks, man. I don't really engage with it, so I don't know what's going on half the time, really. But I hope he's okay. It's like shit. It really sucks. Everyone goes through shit though. It's like, and social media is such a weird thing, man. It's like people just hop on, and like if someone's down, like, you know, they'll just hop on. It's like you can't sit there and tweet about people and like people's mistakes and shit. It's like everyone makes mistakes, man. It's like, how would you feel if like yours were like fucking broadcast to the world, you know? It's like, I get it, but I just think it's better to not like engage with that stuff as much as you can, because that shit hurts people really fucking bad, you know. But anyway, yeah, I hope he's okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Been playing violin and piano for over 23 years. That's sick. I wish I played violin still. I used to play when I was like a toddler, and I don't remember any of it. And piano, I know a bit. Like, I play piano on my albums and stuff, but he's getting hate for going on tour with Social Repose. I mean, we both toured with Social Repose before. Like, we were on the same tour. I don't understand. It's what time is it here? It's 9:18 p.m. Most favorite song I ever. I'm guessing you meant wrote. Oh yeah, wrote. Sorry, I didn't show up. I like Shallow. I've already said that a million times. I like Shallow, man. I feel like I really reached something with that one. I don't know what it was. But I do hope, like, my new shit, I hope people vibe with it. Like, I don't know. I hope people vibe with it. The Superior Syracuse plus someone else. Thanks. Yeah, people apparently like that song. I never, like, paid much attention to it because I just wrote it and put it out. And that's usually what happens. I just kind of put shit out. I don't pay too much attention, really, to response to stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should, but, like, I just kind of move on after I make something. Yeah, I sometimes think people don't realize, like, how hard it is to, like, set up a tour and do a tour. Like, a lot of people even, hey, what's up, Taylor? A lot of people even, like, you know, because I've had this experience. I don't really mind. Like, I don't get upset by it, but, like, I'll post tour dates and people get, like, actually pissed if I'm not playing in a certain city. And like, well, you never play here. Like, you don't care, blah, blah. It's like, I get it, you know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think people realize sometimes, like, how taxing it is to do that shit. And as much as it's amazing, it's worth it. You know, it's worth it. But it's like, it can fuck up your mental health pretty quickly. And I've had it happen to me. I've had it happen to my friends on tour. Like, it's a hard thing to do, you know. And I just think people should, like, appreciate when people are, like, just doing it at all, because, like, you can just not ever do it. And, like, anytime, like, at least for me, it's like, you know, it's not like I intentionally, like, oh, I'm not playing in Seattle. I fucking hate Seattle. Like, most of the times when I don't get to play somewhere, it's just because, like, my agent couldn't, like, book a show there. It just didn't work out for whatever reason, you know. Like, that's pretty much the reason I would say, like, most people don't play in certain cities, or when they do play there, nobody comes to the show. So it's like, why would they come back? And it's a lot of, like, you know, at that point, it's kind of a business decision, you know. So, but I get it. It's like, you know, I've had tours that's like, oh, they're not coming to Toronto, but, like, I get it, you know. Like, yeah, and it's hard too, because, yeah, there's a lot of cities. There's a lot of cities in the world, so it's like, it's hard to go to everywhere. Oh yeah, I didn't post a podcast yesterday. I just didn't get around to making one, and I didn't want to, like, throw one together. So I definitely, like, do my best to get those out every week. And I know I've missed a couple of weeks, and I always feel like shit for it, but sometimes I didn't get it done. The city, Ottawa. Yeah, I haven't been to Ottawa in a while. It's a good city though. Pretty fun. You're worried something happened to me. That's really sweet. No, sometimes I just have, like, so much shit. Like, I don't know. I just sometimes don't get to do shit. I'm just drinking black coffee. It's just black coffee. Thank you, Letitia. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I wanted to do a live stream tonight. I'm just feeling it, you know. Yeah. Between the Roses, Heaven is Hell, Daniel and Evans. Thank you. Appreciate that. Favorite Nick juice? Well, I use a Jewel, so they only have maybe, like, 5 flavors, but I use either mango or fruit. This is fruit. It's pretty good. I know you can mod it or whatever, but I don't do that. I just stick with the regular shit. Yeah. How's everything been with me? It's been good, you know. It's been life. It's been good. Damn, bud. My favorite song at the moment. I don't know. So I'm trying to think. I've been listening to Lil Lotus. I don't know my favorite song. Time for the merch to come out. I know. Soon, I promise. I'm just waiting for the shirts. Am I a Panic at the Disco fan? I don't not like them. I just don't listen. I don't listen to them, really. I don't dislike them though. So. Yeah. Taking a meditation since we last talked. Midnight a few weeks ago, I cried. Sleep. I'm really glad to hear that, Emily. Yeah, meditation is very powerful, very powerful. It's powerful when you do it consistently. I think like when you like incorporate it into your life, it kind of builds up. You know. Do I like milk? I do not. I do not like milk at all. Have I listened to Snow Patrol? Yeah, I used to love Snow Patrol when I was younger. I still like them. Good, really good band, really nice music. Quite lovely tunes. The band. Oh, the band? I've never heard them. I didn't know it was a band. I've listened to Neutral Milk Hotel, which is a band, but I've never heard Milk. Interesting. Does my cup say Tim Burton's? Tim Hortons. It's just a Canadian coffee chain. Tim Burton's. Yo, Lunar Dragons, love you too. Thank you. Very kind. Tim Burton's. That's a good. That would be good. I like that. Favorite Tim Burton movie. Honestly, it's probably Sweeney Todd. I really like Sweeney Todd quite a bit. It was a damn good film. Yeah, honestly, meditation, it helps everything in your life. It does. It just like levels you out and shit just starts working out. It's weird because like it's like working out, but it takes a lot of work to get into and like to make it consistent. But like it literally changes your entire life. It's like it's actually the only thing. It's the only remedy that I know that works every time for if I'm in like a shitty space or like feel myself kind of falling into like a bad place or like shit just isn't working in my life. Like anytime, like the only thing that I know to go to is meditation, and it works. It always works, you know. It takes time to kind of start impacting you, but like it just changes everything, man. I don't know what it is. It just fucking changes everything. But nobody does it, you know. A lot of people do it, but I'm just saying like it's not like still not like a standard thing that people do, you know. It just should be, but can I make you a sign so you can have me? Honestly, I don't have any paper. I don't think. I don't know where the hell my paper would be. Otherwise, then yes, I would. I don't have any paper. I don't know where the heck it went. No, actually, just right now I gotta get more paper. What's up, Jessica? Yeah. It Part 2 is coming soon. Hell yeah. I saw the new trailer today. Yeah, I'm shooting my next music video in the town where they filmed it at the beach there. But it's just been raining a bunch, so. You bought a pen today that has tacos on it. That's fucking sick. That's awesome. That sounds like a good pen. The song title is called Walking Disaster. Delish. What kind of music do I listen to? I mean, I kind of listen to everything. I don't listen to a lot of music, to be honest. But I listen to a bit of everything. You know, I really enjoy acoustic emo shit. That's probably always gonna be my favorite. But I love hip hop and I love lo-fi. I love classical. I love metalcore. I don't know, just whatever. Whatevs, you know. Thank you, Letitia, for the likes. I've been choreographing a dance to my song. That's so sick, Lacey. I love that. I really want to do a music video that has that, like a really nice looking like dance piece. Like obviously not done by me because I can't dance, but like just someone else. Yo, thank you, Beautiful P, for the 200 likes. Beautiful P dot. Beautiful Pain. Okay, that's what it is. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that. I freaking appreciate that. Jackie, yeah, thanks for chilling. Have a good night. X acoustic songs. What's that? I don't know what that is. Favorite movie is it'll just be Lord of the Rings, the whole trilogy. I can't. I'd say Two Towers is my favorite one of those, but they're all like my favorite. I love that shit. I adore it. Having a date with someone watching my live. That's kind of cool. Hello, date person. Very crazy stalker. No, not that I know of. Do I know Extination? Yeah, Tentacion. Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah. Looks like there's a lizard in front of my salt rock. It's just an incense holder. You have a question. What is your question? Thank you, William, for the kind words. I appreciate that. I've not heard of Avatar, the band. No. I've not. I think the singer from Papa Roach. I have no idea what he looks like. Hopefully that's a good thing. I've never seen Papa Roach. Do I know when I might come back to England? I don't. I'm really gonna work on touring next year. So I'm hoping next year I can get back out on the road. That'd be cool. I miss it. Fucking miss it. A lot. Yeah. I still gotta get some LED strips. I haven't gotten any LED strips yet. I keep forgetting. What's up, Megan? Holy shit, Sabrina. Thank you for the frickin' 1,000 likes, yo. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really frickin' appreciate that. Thank you. It's very kind. Is it okay if you vent to me? Yeah. Go for it. Absolutely. The mustache taco, yeah, it's a classic. Absolute damn classic. Last time was fun, yeah. Yo, what's up, James? How's it going? Hail the Apocalypse by Avatar. I've never heard them. I've not heard them. Yo, new Quentin Tarantino movie comes out like next weekend or something. It's so pumped. On the 10th of this month, you lost a close friend you've been thinking about. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, I think, it's like, sometimes like in those situations, like when you lose somebody, it's like nothing anybody says can make it better. So, I think it's okay. Like, if you can't sleep and you're sad and shit, it's like you got to go through that, like, and that's okay. It's like, that's just what happens. So I think just be okay. Like, don't feel like you need to like, fix yourself right now, just like let yourself go through it. And as hard as it is, it's like time will eventually heal you. And you have to go through like the period of just immersing yourself in that sadness, it's like, it's really sucks. But, if I could say something that would help, I wish I could, I'm not the best at knowing what to say sometimes to people. Because I just feel like anytime I've gone through something really difficult, it's like when people say some things to help, they don't really help. It's nice to know people are there and care. But, I don't know. I hope you're okay. I really hope you're okay, though. Thank you, Bree, for the 400 likes as well. Thank you. Freaking appreciate that. But yeah, it sucks, man. But it's part of being a human and part of being built to being designed to experience duality or whatever we would perceive as that. Like, if you want to, Letitia, I have an app. I don't know if you know that, but I have an app with a built-in messenger, so you can message me on there. Or I have a voicemail thing. If you go to my website, saywecanfly.net, I have a voicemail thing. If you want, we can talk about that. Madeline. No, yes. Okay, Madeline, can you send me a DM on Twitter or Instagram about the vinyls? I'm trying to get like make sure I talk to everyone about that. I've gotten through like most people, I think, but yeah, I'll just send me a DM on there and I'll get that sorted for you. Yeah, I think I've talked about it a couple times. It was a bit of a complicated, shitty situation, but send me a DM and I'll get that sorted for you. Thanks for letting me know, though. My app is just called Say We Can Fly. It's called Say We Can Fly. It's on Android. It's on the App Store for Apple. And yeah, it's free. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Thank you, James. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty okay. I go through so weird patches sometimes, and I think my biggest thing is that like sometimes I get like a little lonely. It's like that's kind of what's always fueled my creativity. But sometimes it's like fuck, man. Like I don't really know anybody around here, and like I don't. A lot of my friends live far away and stuff, and sometimes I'm just like fuck. I'm just like a little lonely sometimes. So I have days, but I try to channel that shit into creativity, but sometimes it's just kind of, I just get like a little internal. But I mean, that's been a choice, you know what I mean? It's been a kind of a choice of how I've lived my life and how I've navigated shit. So it's not, but I also need it. I need to kind of be like alone a lot to do what I do and like create and stuff, and I have like, I think, yeah, part of it too is like I haven't toured as much as I usually do, and tour gives me like a dose of that, and that is, I'm good for a while after I tour, like that's enough, and then I kind of recharge when I'm home and stuff. But I haven't been touring as much, so that's kind of probably why I feel like that. I'm definitely an introvert, absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's how I recharge, and I feel like I'm always way more comfortable when I'm kind of by myself, and like I feel like I like it, enough to be like that a lot. But yeah, I like touring always kind of gives me like the other side, which is I need that too, like the balance, but I haven't been touring as much, so yeah. No, I mean, I do. I appreciate you guys being there and just being able to talk, it's nice, and it really means a lot to me. So the Stay Cozy line, so there's going to be sweaters. There's going to be beanies, there's wristbands, there's necklaces, and there's these like cool masks that I designed as well. I think that's it. And then I have like stickers I'm going to throw them with every order, and I have custom packaging too, which will be cool. And then I have like custom tags and shit. So that's cool. Who inspires me? It just depends. I mean, it depends on what, for what. Who would I look up to though? What platform should you send me dank memes on? I don't think I don't think you can send pictures on my app. So I guess like Instagram or something, or you can just tag me and shit. I usually check that stuff. Who'd I look up to though? It just depends, man. I don't know. That's a good question. My app doesn't allow pictures. No, the messenger on there is not very advanced, so they don't have. I want to get them to build like a voice recording thing, so I can still reply to messages like that. But who do I look up to? I mean, I look up to like. Why is this such a hard question to ask? People, I don't know. People like Ed Sheeran, fucking obviously, like he's cool as fuck. I look up to like just creative people like Jonah Hill, like Seth Rogen, and like Elijah Wood, and like people, mostly like creative people who like do interviews where they're actually like really down to earth and like just will talk about the real shit. And I love that. And like that shit is so helpful for me, even if it's like, I'm doing, anything. It's like when you just hear creative people who have accomplished things, like just have real conversations, like that is the most helpful thing that I could ever have, like for creating, because it's just like, all right, like this is where you started, this is what you did, like this is how you feel. And I remember I was watching an interview with Ethan Hawke last night, and he was talking about how like, he feels like isolated a lot of the time from being like super famous, and like he's talking a lot about that, and like just even hearing, but he was kind of coming in from the perspective of like being a creative person. And like a lot of those people like talk about like that kind of like, like loneliness and shit that comes with being creative. And it's like, for me to like hear that, even being in a completely different like place, it's so helpful, man. It's like, I love that. I look up to people who just will talk about that kind of thing. Hey, thank you, Alex, for the likes too. Mark Twain. I don't know who that is. Stardust. Thank you for chilling. Yo, Shania. Shania. Sorry, is that how I pronounce it? Thank you for listening to it. I'm I'm glad that it helped. Yeah, who else do I look up to then? People. Yo, Bree, thank you for the 2 hundo thumbs. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you, Mohammed, for the 50 likes as well. Thank you, Caleb, for the dinosaur. Do I ever watch old interviews of myself? No, I don't, because, well, it depends. The odd time I'll watch stuff from, like, Warped Tour, like 2015, because that was, like, a really good flow time. But other than that, I think there's just too much that, like, when I revisit that kind of comes with it, that I don't want to go back there. You know, I feel like I try to keep moving forward, and because I'm very, like, hard on myself in that way, where I, you know, kind of, like, just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't like to re-immerse myself in, like, how I used to feel. If that makes sense. So I don't really watch that stuff too much. TBH. I mean, I'll listen to my old music the odd time, but I don't know. You wish you could have the courage to become a musician like me. Well, what do you mean? Like, what do you feel like stops you? Like, or what do you feel like you're struggling to do? Like, what part of it? Do I like Taco Bell? I don't know. I don't really like Taco Bell. My favorite snack to eat? Burritos, I guess. I don't really eat, like, snacks that much. I just usually have, like, a meal. I fucking love burritos. I literally got a burrito bowl right here, like, ready for when I'm done the stream. I'm so pumped. Did I fast today? Yeah, I'm still fasting right now. It's been like 18 hours maybe. Mark Twain. All right, yeah, you know what? I'll check out Mark Twain. Can I teach you a practice that helps with self-esteem and self-kindness? Yes. Okay, this is a really interesting like, meditation kind of thing. But it's weird. It's not. I came across it, like, maybe 2 weeks ago, and apparently it originated in Hawaii or something, like, years and years and years ago. But it kind of translates roughly to this. So it's just like saying phrases, but for whatever reason, like, when you say them, it just when I do it, I feel it. So it's just literally, it's just kind of like, you know, clear your mind, clear your space, take some breaths, and I think kind of focus on whatever you're struggling with, like, whether it's, like, a relationship with somebody, or, like, you know, not being kind to yourself. Like, just kind of set the intention of, like, clearing that, and you just say, I know it's gonna sound weird, but it really, to me, had an impact. So you just say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And just, like, say that a few times, you know? I don't know what it is about that, but to me, that, like, yeah, to yourself, or to whatever you're struggling with, because I don't know what it is about that, but it's apparently, like, a really, really old thing that, like, I don't know. I don't really know the exact history of it, but I think sometimes when you say certain words in a certain way, it kind of does something. But I like that. But I think aside from that, you know, like, that's just an interesting thing I kind of came across that I've been doing. You know, I think self-esteem comes from like, living a life that you feel is worth living, and that's something that you have to work on. And I think when you start to do things that make you feel like your life has a purpose, you just automatically start to be more confident, because the less you focus on yourself, the more confident you are. And I know it sounds really weird, but the less you're, like, concerned with yourself, and realize that, like, the self is kind of, you know, an illusion, and you're not just one thing, you know, you're not just one solid, tangible thing, you know. It's like you are made of billions of other little cells that are all working to make you, and you're just a collection of emotions and thoughts and actions and behaviors, and you know, you're deeply interconnected with everything around you. When you start to kind of focus, like, on that, and focus on just, like, the wholeness of you, it's like you just kind of you detach from this idea of me, everything's about me, like, you know, because that's what causes insecurity, and that's what causes, I think, just low self-esteem and shit. So it's like the more you kind of it's like going inward and going outward at the same time. It's weird. It's a weird kind of paradox, but like, I don't know, man. To me, like, what gives me self-esteem, or just, is just creating shit. Thank you, Bree, for the 200 likes as well. And but I don't know. It's just like observing more than being attached to shit. It's just observing it, But it's like. But here's the thing. It's like, you say you hate yourself. You have to, like, think about that. Think about what you're saying. You hate yourself. So there's like a bunch of layers there. That's like you like a perspective hates another thing, but somehow that you hate yourself. So there's a third, and it's like you have to really think about that, man. Like, okay, what is the thing that is what is the thing that is hating, and what is the thing that's being hated, and what is the thing that knows that that's how you feel? It's like you have to just kind of really dissect that shit and just, like, break it down, man. It's like, it doesn't actually make any sense, really. And it's like you start to kind of realize that, like, I don't know, man. We just have like so much like crazy ass internal dialogue, but you need to just try to focus on treating yourself the way that you would treat somebody that you love, Well, here's the thing too. It's like, if there are aspects of your, like, being that you don't, that are weighing you down, like, you can shift things, you can change things. It's like the problem is we sit there and we, like, hate our lives and hate ourselves, and we just feel sorry for ourselves. But it's like, when you take responsibility, thank you for the 50 likes, Michelle, as well. You got to take responsibility for that, Thank you, little bitch 112. Thank you. You take responsibility, man. It's like, when you do that, you give yourself power again. It's like, you know what, I can sit here and just keep telling myself how much I hate myself, but, like, fuck that. It just kind of gets old, It's like, it's not doing anything good for you or for anybody. So it's like, take responsibility for that. It's like, all right, you know what? Maybe I'm not happy with how I feel or how I look. All right, so I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna wake up a little bit earlier, go to sleep a bit earlier. I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna go to the gym. Just one little thing that's gonna make me feel like a little bit better. And you just do that more and more. It's like you start to realize that you can mold yourself and you can shift yourself. And the more you get your own shit together, which takes time, the more that you start to shift your whole kind of inner universe, man, which reflects that, like, it'll be reflected back to you. And it's like, you'll just start to notice shit in your life kind of change. And it's just like, because you put yourself in a higher kind of vibration by doing those things, and you only attract that back to you. It's like you literally change your entire reality. And I know it sounds kind of fucking crazy, but it's like you feel it. You can't have this giant problem and mess and expect to be able to fix it all at once. You got to break it down, and you got to start with, like, little things and little decisions and little changes throughout the day, which builds up over a week, which builds up over a month, and it just kind of becomes like a positive feedback loop. And you're going to relapse. You're going to fall back. But when you do that, you feel even more how much you hate being there, and you realize that you can get yourself out. So every time you fall back down, it just kind of gives you more inspiration. Like, at least that's how I see it, man. I don't know. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate that. But yeah, but it's like, yeah, if you're filling your mind with thoughts of, like, I fucking hate myself, I fucking hate my life, then that's what you're going to continue to experience. It's like, if that's what you're telling yourself every day, reality is going to reflect more of that back to you. Reality doesn't give a fuck whether you think something's good or bad. It will just give you what you tell it to give you. So you need to tell it what you want, and you need to tell yourself what you want, And that's, like, it's something you got to learn. It's not an easy thing to do, but, like, once you start to notice it, you'll notice it, and you'll see how you're causing a lot of that shit for yourself, I know it's easier said than done, man. I know. Can you ask me something? Yeah, sure, of course. What if you want it but don't deserve it? You always deserve it. And that's one thing that I think stops us, is, like, we get caught up on, like, mistakes we've made and how shitty we've been in the past, so we feel like we don't deserve it. But, like, we do. You do. It's like you're worth another fucking chance, man. It's like, if anybody is, like, you are, it's like Because if you don't allow yourself to forgive yourself, like you can't do anything. You're not gonna be able to help anything or anybody, and that's a hard thing to do. It's like, yeah, it's fucking hard. But hey, what's up, Sam? What's up, Anna? What's up, Connor? This is just like I said. Hey, what's up, Nina? Hello. How are you? I mean, yeah, it's like, dude, it's hard. It's fucking hard, man. It's like, yeah, the past is a fucking weight. It's an anchor, you know? It's like, but you gotta just let it go. You gotta just try to let it go. It's like, you know, one thing I think that helps is to realize that the past is nothing except a concept. It's not real, because it's not, the only thing that's real is what is happening right now. And the past was just this moment as well. And the future is just this moment too. And what you do now affects what the moment later on will be. And if you let the past, which is just gone, it's only real when you allow it to be real. It's like when you let that affect what you do now, then it's gonna repeat itself, you know? So you have to break off from that and realize that it's what you do right this second that changes things. It's not what you did or what you could have done. It's what you do right now. And you got to try to remind yourself of that, you know? I do want to build a snowman. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, I would love to. But, you know, thank you, Sherman, for the 50 likes. You know, it's like, it's not an easy thing, though, man. It's like the only reason that I even have these kind of like perspective, which is the only thing that's helped me kind of get through and helps me to continue to get through, is just by like, you know, listening to a lot of just shit that helps build my perspective. So for me, it's like psychology lectures and like philosophy lectures and just like shit like that. That's like mind opening. And it's like, you know, maybe you could think of things in a different way. You know, it's not like you sit there and, you know, it's just try to challenge yourself to think of things in a different way. And that can really help you. That can really help a lot. You know? But I get it. It's like, it is a battle kind of every day to keep yourself in, like, you know, it's like, but life is like insane, man. Life, whatever it is just like, it's built to be fucking crazy. But it's like, that's the point. I don't know. Maybe the point is just to like learn. I don't know. William, see you later, my friend. I don't think I saw your question though about the music thing. How do you put yourself back into something you love? You fell out of love with it. I guess it depends what it is. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of times like music. Well, I remember I heard this quote or something. But it was like, it's not until you actually do something that you get motivation. Motivation doesn't come a lot of times like before you do something. It's like when you're doing it, you feel like the power and you feel the feeling. So it's like to get to the point of like doing something can be really challenging and feel like work. But it's like once you break through that, it's like then you can kind of start to, you know, revisit those like feelings sometimes, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that helps, but it just, I don't know, you gotta step away sometimes, you know? Is the point of life not just to go through an ultimately meaningless existence until we die? You know, I don't think life has any inherent meaning. I don't think there's one meaning. I think if you choose to decide that life has no meaning, then that's the meaning you give it, and that's what it's gonna have. I think the cool part about reality is that it's like a malleable substance that you can kind of, you get to decide what it means to you. It's like that's the power we have, and whatever we decide it means is what it means, you know? So, but it's different for everyone. So it's like, it is ultimately up to you what you decide the point of life is, you know? That's what I think. If you think life's a joke, then life is going to reflect that back to you, and that's what you're going to experience, you know? I don't think reality has like one meaning that's like, because if it did, we would all see it the same way. So I just really think that we don't realize how much we create reality, and it's fucked, man. It's pretty insane. So I think it is literally what you decide it to be is what you create, you know? Yeah. I like talking about this shit. It's nice. But like I said, I don't think there's like one right answer. I don't also think that I know. I just share like my little perspective on shit. If I can. But sometimes I wake up and I'm like, yeah, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? You know, why haven't things gone different? You know, but it's like what else is there to just keep doing it, you know, keep fucking going. Like, I mean, I don't know. Do I believe the planets affect your mood and everything else? I think if you believe they do, then they do, yeah. I just think it's the same as like with like, you know, crystals and shit. It's like if you believe that they have an effect, they will, you know. It's like but I don't know. But I also think it's like nature, you know, seasons and everything like have an effect on plants and nature and shit. It's like we're also a part of nature, so it's like, you know, probably to some degree. I don't know. I haven't studied it enough though. But I do notice like the whole Mercury retrograde shit. A lot of times I haven't known that that's happening, but like life is weird, and then I find out that it's happening. It's like, oh, but then it's like maybe that just kind of affirms itself. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm 24. What's my perspective on what happens after death? I've definitely like talked about it quite a bit. It's hard to like articulate properly, but like oh man, I don't know. You know, it's like I don't know, and like no one can know. But I think like to me, it's like I don't see how. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to explain this properly right now, to be honest. Can you ask for advice about a certain situation? Yeah, of course. Of course. But I think the biggest thing for me is like I don't like the way. I think it's the way we perceive death that we can't like give an answer to it. But it's like I just don't think it's a linear thing. I don't think life is actually linear. I don't think there's a beginning and an end to it. I think I just think that's the way we're built. We're designed to perceive that shit, you know. But I think everything's happening just at one time. I think everything is one thing. Like that's what I feel like. That's what I personally like makes the most sense to me. I don't know though, you know, but I just feel like death is not like death is just like a raindrop falling from the sky back into the ocean. It's like for a second we are the raindrop, but it's like then we fall back into the water. It's like were we ever an individual raindrop? It's like yeah, at one point, but like where are we now? We're still the entire ocean. That's kind of the way that I see it, but I don't know, you know. I think the crazy thing about death, the way that we view it, is nobody's ever actually experienced it. And I know it sounds strange, but it's like until you experience something, you're just assuming that it's real, and you can't experience it, right? Because as far as the way that we perceive it, after you experience it, that's the end. So it's actually never been experienced. So then that's kind of like what I think. So it's like we don't even know that it's anything more than an illusion at the moment. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Do I ever go to the movies? I like that question. I don't go to the movies enough. Death is scary because it's an unknown. That's the only reason. But okay, here's something that I cannot logically. None of it's logical, but I can't get past. Right? Think about this. Think about a fucking light switch. Right? When the lights are off, you can turn them on. All right? And when the lights are on, you can turn them off. Okay, so let me try to explain this. If we look at life as like either on or off, like death or life, there's no on without there being an off. So the way that we look at it, like there's no life. The reason that life can exist is because there's like a non-life. There's a death. That's it's just kind of like there's no space without something inside of it, and there's no object without space around it. It's just that there has to be both. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, so suddenly when the light switch is turned off, does that mean the on doesn't exist anymore? Like, how can there be an off without an on? Because we accept that there's an on and an off, but as soon as we get to the off, apparently the on's gone. So that's what I don't understand. It's like, why do we think that? Like, why do we think that? You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Like, you're Muslim. Honestly, man, I'm not going to talk about religion because that's not why I'm here, but I'm talking about, like, deeper than that shit. It's like, I find with religions, man, it's like, I went to a Christian school for 8 years, and I think like a lot of religions are using metaphors to kind of point to the same thing, but it's like when it starts to become like self-referencing, it's like, you know, I would ask, like, you know, how do I know the Bible's true? It's like, well, it's the word of God. It's like, well, how do we know that? It's like, well, because God said. So it's like the Bible is proving itself, which to me is a strange loop, and there's no ground to it. It's just this kind of self-referencing thing. I'm talking about shit that's kind of beyond that. I'm saying, like, that's something that's still within like a bigger thing. And I think like a lot of those kind of stories are pointing toward the same thing. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know. I guess logic is different to everyone, you know? But, will I join the assault Area 51? No. No. What's even happening with that? Is that like, yeah, I just think it's like intervals, man. It's like everything in life is like an interval. So it's like, but also maybe none of it is fucking real at all. And that it's weird. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't, none of it feels fucking real at all. But you know what? However you perceive it, whether it's like religion or spirituality, it's like that's right for you. That's true for you. It's like there's no right or wrong. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's a point to even like argue with each other about it. It's like however you perceive it is how you perceive it. It's like then that's fine. You know, it's like I just don't think there's like a right or wrong really. I just think like you just hear it. But here's the problem is like logic though. It's like that's logic itself is within the puzzle, you know? It's like there's no logic outside of reality. And it's like a puzzle trying to solve itself with some mechanism of the puzzle, right? It's like if you look at reality as the whole puzzle and it's like, oh, we have logic and we can solve reality, but it's like logic is itself is still part of reality. It's part of the puzzle. So it doesn't help with the problem, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I think. So it's just like I don't know. I don't think we know. I don't think we can know. And I don't know why we talk about this shit so much on live streams. I don't know. Anyway, but you know what? Perceive it how you perceive it, and that's fucking good. There's no peace tea in Canada. I still don't think there's any peace tea in Canada, to be honest. But no, it's just always frustrating because it's so hard. It's hard to articulate this shit for me still. It's like I don't ever want to come off as like being a dick. It's really hard for me to articulate. So sometimes I get like kind of frustrated. It's like I'm just trying to like explain. I wish that I could explain it better. Like, my name is Braden. Do you ever just say your name a couple times? It just sounds like really fucking weird. They sell peace tea? Oh shit! All right. Well, I just haven't looked for it then. That's crazy. That's whack. Hey, what's up, Naomi? Hey, Mario. Honestly, Mohammed, like, if that's what works for you, like, that's cool, man. I'm not religious, you know. I've studied like some religion stuff, and I mean, not like all of that, but like, the way that I look at things, I feel like for me, it's like when I was raised like Christian and stuff, it's like it's just a lens to look at like a larger picture that like, you know, it just. I don't know. I just don't consider myself to be like religious, you know. I just feel like I'm not saying it's wrong. I just like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I would say like if spirituality is like a label for it, that's probably what I would say, you know what I mean? But you know, for me it's just like it was with the Bible, because that was what we were taught is right. And then it's like people argue, it's like, well, is the Bible right, or is the Quran right, or were the Buddhists right? And then they get into arguments. It's like you completely miss the fucking point, you know? So for me, it was just like that kind of that's like a bit of a distraction from I think what the point of it is. So I don't know. But I just think like look at it how you want to look at it. You know, it's like that's whatever's good for you is good for you. Yeah, and that's what I think too. It's like a lot of that shit has a lot of positive stuff in it, man. It's like it's good. I think a lot of it is good. How often do I go live? I don't know. Usually like every couple days. Sometimes a couple days in a row. Just depends, you know. I feel the same way about atheism. I mean, I think like, you know, that in itself is like you're still giving reality a meaning. You know, it's like, and you. Here's the thing. It's like when you say like you don't believe in God, it's like you still believe in it enough to allow it to be something that you deny the existence of. So in a way, like it's weird. I don't know how to explain, but like you still believe in it enough to be able to say like I don't believe in it. You know, but like I feel like it's. You know, it's really just whatever you give, whatever meaning you give life is what it's gonna have. It's like I don't know, I don't know, man. It's just, but I don't think any of it's wrong though. Really, I think like I don't know, man. I just don't know. Yeah, we're just little humans. Do lakes creep me out? They actually do sometimes. It kind of depends on the concept. Yeah, I don't really like swimming in lakes. I did it maybe a week and a half ago, and I didn't really like it. It scared me a little. Ever experienced deja vu and the feeling of yeah, for sure. Dude, I got like a mosquito bite, and it's really freaking sketching me out, buddy. No, there was not a new podcast. Sorry, I didn't post one yet. I will as soon as I will for next week. Ow. Why did it scare me? It's really just like it's gross, man. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Being like a giant like black pit. It's like ugh. There's like stuff in there. I just don't like it. I don't mind like swimming in the ocean like near the shore or whatever. It's just being in like the middle of the lake and swimming. It's just I don't. Anyway. Yeah. My neck tattoo. It's like this flower of life with the Ouroboros around it. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Have everyone skinny dipping? Yes, I have a couple times. Had some fucking wild ass nights. Pretty fun though. Pretty fun. Favorite animal? It's definitely a wolf, I would say. Definitely a freaking wolf. Fuck, man, I need to get music out soon. Stress me out. Just want to get fucking music out. I don't need to do anything. I know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What's stopping me? I mean, like I have the song done. I just have to shoot a video, and it's been raining like all the time. So, I mean, I could just drop the song, I guess, but I could just drop the song and do a video later. But I have to shoot the album artwork too. So, all right. Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Letitia? Oh. A wolf doggo. Oh, I love doggo. It's so cute. I'm just not produce music and be here. I can't even fathom that. Damn, dude, that would be so weird if I just stopped. I could not stop. No, I remember that time. Help me write a song. Kate, why are you depressed? Yeah, I would love to film in the rain, but Micah, my buddy, he's gonna be filming it. So, I mean, it's his like camera gear, so we don't want to fuck it up. Handyman, what's up? Thank you. Hope you have a fun vacation. That's sick. Have I always produced music myself? Or have I worked with producers? So like most of the time I do it myself, but I worked with Caleb Dennison. He used to play drums in Never Shut Never on Heaven is Hell and Between the Roses, which was sick. He was a great producer. But and then I worked with a guy named Dave Schuler in LA for like My House, Lucky to Know You, a couple other ones, and but I mostly do it myself. Yeah, Ready Set. Jordan helped produce a couple. He helped produce like Ashes in My House as well. And then my buddy Jeff. I worked with a bunch of people on that album, like just random songs. I do write all my own songs, except for I think Lucky to Know You and My House. Maybe one other one. Which one? I did co-writes for that, but I don't really like doing co-writes. It's not really my thing. Dude, did I get is it like a spider bite or something? Hold on. Oh, fuck. I don't like that. Definitely not a mosquito bite. Something else. I gotta just check my fucking... I'm just having a look, making sure there's no fucking spiders. Oh, God, I hate this. No, it's not big. It's just like a little, like, red... It looks just like a bite, man. No, I feel fine. It's just really itchy. Maybe I got stabbed or something? That's creepy. It's really tiny. Do the trucker voice? Have you watched The Gentleman Stoners? That's literally fucking all I do in that. Turn to a Spooderman. Fucking spiders, buddy, you know? Fucking just crawling around and fucking with everyone, buddy. I hate him. I freaking don't like him at all. Why does it hurt so much? Da, 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 da. A tick. That's creepy. I have any songs I look back on and I'm like, OMG, why? No, not really songs. Music videos sometimes. When are you getting the Nosebleed EP? Soon, I swear. I gotta finish mixing the acoustic song. But I have Jupiter, don't say that, please. Why do you keep saying there's a spirit in my room? What do you mean? What the hell are you talking about? There's literally, I have not felt any bad vibes in here at all. Soon, I swear. I have like, yeah, but what makes you say that though, Lunar? I have the EP, the Nosebleed EP is done, 6 songs. But I've made an acoustic version of those songs, and I have to mix. I've mixed one like fully, and then the rest I have to still mix. I'm almost done. So I'm not almost done mixing. I'm done the recording process, but mixing just takes a little bit. It's for some reason mixing is harder on acoustic songs than it is like for like you know, electronic beats or whatever. Yo, what's up, Ryan G? Hello, and Rory. Hello. Thank you guys for chilling. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Courtney, you want to know why the video for Love Letters is gone? Because it was on my friend Micah's YouTube channel, and YouTube just deleted his channel for no reason and didn't like didn't say anything. I just deleted it. Didn't give him a reason. So that music video is gone, which is pretty sad. It's pretty cringy though. So yeah, it's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked. No, we don't have it saved anywhere. Unless it's on, like, unless someone else did, but I don't have it. Yo, what's up, Jesse? Jesse drowns in clouds. Thank you for the little happy face. Yo, tell your mom I said hello as well. Hello. Your baby kitten is purring so loud. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's really awesome. The album I handed out in high school. Oh, like the 25 song demo or something? I don't even know. I don't even think I have a copy of that, to be honest. 17 is the most cringy you've seen. Wait, how come? Why? Why? Hold on, Terry. Thank you for the 60 likes, Jesse. Thank you. I mean, I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just wondering what makes it cringy to you. Your sister still has it in the car, really? Holy shit. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of my music, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really watch them anymore. The editing? You know, I didn't edit that one. They didn't let me edit that one. I've edited pretty much all my music videos. So, except I didn't edit that one. The fake cello playing. He's telling I'm sorry, guys. Okay, but here's the thing. I didn't know how to play the cello. I admit fully. I didn't play the cello on that song. I played it wrong in the video. It still looked cool. It was snowing and shit. It's pretty cool, but yeah, I didn't edit. Which ones didn't I edit? I didn't edit 17. I didn't edit Intoxicated I Love You. Dandelion Necklace I didn't. Yeah, I think just I didn't really know how to do it before until later. But yeah, I don't know. Now I only edit my own shit. I don't let other people do it. So but I don't know. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Nifty drift, yeah. Do I ever dislike being known? Not really. I mean, it's not like I'm at like a crazy ass point or whatever. I'm pretty thankful for shit. I mean, no, I don't really. I like what I do. I like doing this. So, nope. I'm freaking thankful. Whoa. No, I don't get followed around. My Christmas songs bring you joy. Yo, Lewis, see you later. Thank you for chilling. Da 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 da. For me. Yo, I'm so friggin' hungry. I need to eat this frickin' burrito bowl. So pumped. The duck pump, Lacey. Honestly, that's just the shit that me and Mike always come up with. Just that. We've only grazed the surface of the crazy ass shit that we talk about. I don't know. It's just there's certain like words that are just fucking hilarious, and you know, there's certain characters and shit that we made up, and I don't know. It's funny. Mukbang. I actually like watching those. I'm not gonna lie. I like those. Alaskan Thunderfuck, yeah. Favorite mukbangs. That one guy. Forget his name. I don't know. I like for some reason watching those though. And like the one guy that Matt Stoney is pretty. He does more like competitive eating and stuff. But there's the one guy I like to watch the odd time. Little mukbang. I don't know why I like them. I just kind of do. I've just always found like when people are eating, it's like so relaxing. I don't know why, but like it's really relaxing. So I enjoyed it. I'm trying to sleep. It actually helps me sleep sometimes. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Catalina? Hello. I listen to ASMR of people eating. Yeah, I mean, I like that sometimes. I haven't done it in a while, but like it actually helps me sleep though. So I don't know what it is. So Hello Kelly cover. My guitar's still in my car. Fuck. Yo, COG Hyun. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for listening to it. Thank you. It really means a lot. Ever watched any Stranger Things? Yeah. Hell yeah. Holy heck, man. Well, I think I'm gonna get off pretty soon, guys, because I want to keep writing. I'm working on my screenplay again, so I want to continue that because I was on a pretty good flow. But trying to think, tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be around on the weekend. I'm gonna be filming and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, thanks for chilling. As always, it's a good old time. Love you guys. New shit coming. I'll try to read your message. All right. Give it a good old check. I love you guys. I freaking love you guys. Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. I don't see your message. I'm not seeing it. Hey, what's up, Lexi? I'm literally about to leave. I'm sorry. Oh. Da, 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 da. Frick. Oh, yeah, I'm literally about to leave and we'll do some writing and some, eat a burrito. Whoa. Alright. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you for all the love. Keep it cozy, you know? You guys are great. Peace. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna freaking miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Alright? Be good. Be good. Enjoy reality. Enjoy life. Just chill out. Alright? Alright. I'll see you guys soon.